Hello, in this video I'm going to demonstrate how to work a referral that has been cancelled and where action is needed on our end. You'll determine this by reading the annotations or the PDF attached, determining the reason it has been cancelled. Upon knowing the reason it was cancelled, you will decide whether the patient needs to be informed or you need to follow up with the office. In this scenario, you can see that we need to task the back office because the provider that was requested, as in the referral info mentions, it's not contracted per HealthNet Federal. You can see the annotations has been cancelled, MMG is not contracted, and also there's a PDF attached that gives us the insurance decision. First things first, you want to locate the patient in EHR because we are going to send a task to the back office for the provider to decide if they want to redirect the patient to a contracted provider. This is important because the provider requested a doctor in specific, and in any case where you need to follow up with them, you will send a task to the back office of the ordering provider. In this case, it was airport back office for Dr. Mai. You will go ahead and do air back office team. This task requires action, and you will use a macro. For this scenario, you will use .cancelled not a contracted provider. And this will change depending on what the scenario is and why you're following up with the office. You will fill in the blanks. Dr. Mai, the referral for orthopedic surgery was canceled by the insurance as MMG, please capitalize, MMG is not a contracted provider. Would provider like to redirect patient to a contracted provider? Your guidance is appreciated. You always want to include this response so they can reply back to the appropriate bucket. The referral coordinator working on this bucket will go ahead and redirect the patient or follow up with the processors or the team as necessary to make sure that if the doctor wants to redirect, it'll be done, and if provider would like to cancel a referral, it'll be done as well. After you make your task using your macro, you will click OK. And you'll see the task right here that it was sent over to them. This will be the task that will come back eventually to someone to have it work done. Next, you want to go into Valor and you want to annotate that you sent a task. And you can use an abbreviation or shortcut already made for you that will be available in Confluence depending on the scenario. You'll paste HealthNet Federal canceled as MMG is not a contracted provider. Task sent to back office to confirm if provider would like to redirect patient to a contracted provider. You'll go ahead and submit. Because this cancellation does require the provider's review, you want to put it in a provider review work status. You click save, and you want to change the due date to the next working day. The next referral coordinator working on this status tomorrow will follow up on that task you just sent to the office, whether they would like to redirect the patient or if they would like to cancel the referral. This will change depending on the scenario, but sending the message to the back office or the front office using a macro is always a step that's necessary, as well as annotating and changing this to provider review, as well as a due date to organize itself to make sure it's followed up accordingly.